and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And the Clippers starting five. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's George in at the three. And for the Lakers, the three stars on the floor together. Westbrook at the point, LeBron and Davis at the forward spots. Bryant is out there with Patrick Beverley. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Wall against Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Wall looking for an opening. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The shot by Bryant, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Good D by LeBron.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
That one goes in. Davis has got the first points up on the board for the Lakers.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverley. Wow.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Westbrook. Trying to get open as Davis doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will come the other way.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game for LeBron James, it's all about mechanics and your footwork. He is so good there.
Here's Wall. Westbrook with the block. James, the pass to Westbrook. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Tipped away. And stolen by LeBron. And it's sent back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays. And that send-it back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. And Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there it is for him. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Looking to end the run. Rebound the Lakers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
LeBron passes to Beverley. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside, Leonard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Trying to get open, it's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Outside, George. Back to Wall. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Lakers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. And with the rebound. Clippers trailed by 4.
Two minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Mann passes to Covington. And it's Walker penetrating. And the dunk by James.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Clippers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All right, fans, let's give a big round of applause for
Mr. Jackson.
dance team.
There's 1:26 left in the first. He dishes it to Morris. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Bryant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man. Thomas Bryant making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
And Doris, with Thomas Bryant, I get the sense you feel like this is a guy that's got a chance to be an impact player.
GA, his best year in the league, he averaged 14 points and 4 boards, but his shooting percentage was elite. So clearly a guy who can be a high percentage finisher. He brings a level of physicality you like. To me, it's whether this young man can stay healthy. That's what it comes down to.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Walker with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard checked in.
To the floor for the Clippers, Luke Kennard.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jackson against Westbrook. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
That free throw good for Morris.
Shooting for LA, Marcus Morris Sr. Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
Here's Nunn. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Kennard. There's Jackson with the three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. All out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Home in the paint. And here's Wall outside. That shot is off. The Lakers go the other way with it. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
To the middle, James. And James throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's George missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Floats it up for James. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Leonard, great D that time from LeBron. Lakers leading by 11. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George. The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Toscano. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's George. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Powell. Leonard with the ball. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. George up top. Here's Zubac. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Walker dishes to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Powell for 3. No good there. The Lakers go the other way with it. And it's Walker penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Wall. To stop the drought. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Toscano's shot is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. Easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Lakers with some changes. Reaves is checked in, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Norman Powell. Here's Coffey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Count that one.
Amir Coffey.
Lakers leading by 17. Passes to Toscano. Back to James. No good on the three. The Clippers shooting only 21% from the field so far. Leonard the pass to Covington. Here's George, and Jones sends it back. Here's Reaves. Feeds it to Westbrook. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
For the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for John Wall.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The three from LeBron. It's hauled in by Coffey. Clippers trailed by 15. Outside Jackson. Pass to Coffey. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Covington's shot is off. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Reggie Jackson.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
Puts one up from 19. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook with the steal. Inside, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
Here's Davis. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got 6.
And offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around.
By James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Kendrick Nunn. And it's Gabriel in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Clippers trailed by 16. Outside, George. Block. That one goes careening off the glass. Walker finds Nunn. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis, the pass to Gabriel. Leonard with the steal. All with it. He's picked up by Walker. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, George. Up top, Powell. Back to George. Pocket 6 from deep. Wall. Drains it from beyond the arc.
John Wall.
Wall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Nunn. Trying to get open as Davis. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Wall. They get it back. And the dunk by Zubac. You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
The Lakers with the ball. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 16-point game. Here's Zubac, and Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Laker girl.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. He doesn't get the second one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Beverley, the pass to Bryant. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Pass to Powell. Left side, Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Leonard's got 6 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Well, operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
It's Beverley on the wing. And good that time.
Patrick Beverley.
Clippers trailed by 20. Wall passes to Powell. Back to Wall. Over Westbrook. Again, the Clippers.
You have to be aware of where John Wall is, because at this point he's built his game to be a 3-level scorer. The mid-range is pure.
Now here's LeBron. 14 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for George. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in for John Wall.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back emphatically. That was a message.
And what easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Leonard on the wing. The tray. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Clippers trailed by 21. Outside Leonard. Now the pass to Morris. 1:22 left to play in the third. Back to Leonard. Takes the three. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Davis with the drive. And Davis closes it down.
Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Great D that time from Westbrook. Lakers leading by 23. Outside Davis. It's James atop the key. Over Jackson. LeBron can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Westbrook finds Beverley. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Jackson.
Morris, senior.
Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Beverley. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. We've got more in store for you right after this.
34.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Covington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Clippers trailed by 19. It's stolen by Bryant.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Well, just another night at the office for LeBron James. So efficient, so productive.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Beverley against Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Sinks the three-pointer.
Patrick Beverley has turned himself into a willing and capable three-point shooter. Pretty.
George finds Wall. And it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers leading by 23. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook plays through contact as well as any guard who gets downhill. Wow, that was nice.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now Beverley. Paul George missing from long range. On the wing. Wall grabs the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
It's stolen by Davis. Beverley, the pass to LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I tell you, the Brown, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
It's stolen by Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Powell. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Wall dishes to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
And that one drops for him. Davis has got 21 in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now, here is George. Knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. Up the floor. And James throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
A nice shot by George.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Right side, Davis. Good. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. Here's George, following the basket by LeBron James.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Beverley. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nicolas Batum.
It's on Nicolas Batum.
Personal foul.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And the Clippers making a change here. Boston's checked in. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Jackson against Westbrook. And it's denied.
Wow, Patrick Beverley, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
.133 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Morris outside. Clock at 4. Austin the pass to Jackson. From deep 3-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
We're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Clippers shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jackson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Reggie Jackson.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Jones, following the score by Reggie Jackson. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Jones.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Nunn. Kennard with the rebound. Outside Jackson. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Awesome time.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You looked motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.